Our next guest is an Atlanta-born and raised comedian and podcaster who is currently in the midst of her Bamboozle tour. It stops at the Orpheum Theater in Memphis, August 22nd. Please welcome Heather McMahan. All right.
Hi.
Did you just scream tiramisu?
She did.
Okay.
That's a real fan up there. Hey, girlfriend. How you doing?
Hey, well, this is your first time on our show.
This is. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. Oh, let me tell you what. It is such a pleasure to be here.
Okay.
But I am back to work a little quicker than I thought I would be.
Okay.
I had my second neck job 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
And I know you're probably wondering, why would a gal like me, who's an obvious star, need 2 neck jobs? But I went and had the surgery, and the first time, I guess, it didn't take.
Yes.
I didn't know, like, I'm the only person who ever got lipo, and it didn't take. So I asked my doctor, I'm like, what do you think happened? And he's like, I think I went too conservative with your neck. And I'm like, you J.D. Vanced my neck? So he really AOC'd this. So here's my new liberal neck. I hope it looks good on camera.
Okay.
Thank you.
Before I move on, I'm just curious. What is a neck job? What do you do? Because in the hood, getting neck means something else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Honestly, when you get a neck job, you can't give a for like 6 months, so that's really why I got it done.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do a lot of that. No, a neck job, we're just trying to tighten things up. Here's the deal. I have gotten myself into a lot of interesting rooms. I was like at the Vanity Fair Oscar party, and everybody has had work done, so I was cozying up to everybody like, Lindsay Lohan and the Kardashians. I'm like, what have you had done? And I did not get in with their doctor. But I, you got to do a little tweaks nowadays.
Okay.
That's what you have to do.
All right, so you're from Atlanta.
Yes.
How did you get started in comedy?
Well, I have worked every survival job, as most comics have.
Okay.
I lived out here for years. I have been a nanny. I have worked at a gym. I worked at a very famous gym in West Hollywood called SoulCycle. And I was like your first line of defense. So when celebrities would come in to, take a spin class, I was there at the front desk, very hungover, eating a Chipotle burrito bowl. And I was always in trouble with HR. They're like, Heather, this is a gym. Celebrities want to feel cool, and you are literally dripping guacamole over everywhere. So, yeah, I've done every single job you can imagine.
Oh, wow.
And here we are. We're just hustling.
So you worked at SoulCycle, a celebrity gym. Is that how you got discovered?
Well, I didn't really get discovered there, but everybody that was important that came in, I would give them my really cheesy homemade business cards. Like Whitney Cummings is a fan of mine. She probably has 100 of these business cards. And when they would buy merch, I would slip it into the bottom of their gym bag.
Okay.
She never called me. And now 10 years later, we're dear friends. And I told her, I was like, you probably are just hoarding all of my Vistaprint business cards somewhere in your house. I was shameless. And then sometimes the instructors would let me put on a microphone and I would warm up. I'd do like a tight 10 and not physically warm up the crowd, but I would just be in there ripping jokes, and that's how I got my start.
Really? No, I heard you say you were a nanny at one point in there.
I nannied a lot of rich kids in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
These 2 little girls that I thought were just gonna be, oh my God, I just thought I was gonna love them. They bullied me really bad. Yeah, they were so mean. And I ran into them just a couple years ago.
Okay.
And I was walking down Rodeo and I saw the girls, and now one of them's an awkward teen and she got braces and they look horrible on her. And I was like, hey girl, how you doing, brace face? And I got my revenge and I looked thin that day. So it was awesome. But now my husband has Invisalign. So
Okay.
karma's a bitch.
All right. Well, look, your career is really successful, and it's taken off.
Thank you.
To the point where you host or you have your own cruise now.
Okay, this was a really wild thing that we did back in April. We put 2,000 of my fans on a cruise ship. We were out in the middle of the ocean. It was like, for the demographics, so y'all understand, it was about 1,990 women, a couple gay dudes, and 4 husbands who will get for the rest of the year. They were very supportive. We stand a supportive king.
Now, 1,990 women.
Yes.
10 gay guys.
Yes.
And 4 husbands.
4 husbands.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was the alcohol situation on the plane, on the cruise?
Can I tell you, Norwegian cruise ship, this cruise ship line has never in the history of cruising run out of white wine. And we ran out of white wines, particularly Chardonnay, like night 2. And I got nervous. We're in the middle of the ocean. I think there's gonna be a coup, like everyone's gonna be fighting for their lives. My girlies switched to low-carb McUltra, so it all worked out in the end.
Okay.
But we had such a great time, but it was really wild. I didn't know what to expect, and my husband was nervous. He came on the cruise.
So you took your husband with you?
Took my husband.
Okay.
He was very nervous. He's like, you know, these fans are literally a door away. Like, what if they get into our room? And I just imagine some like white woman named Lindsay standing over me at night trying to pull out my hair extensions. And but it was wild because my room was this suite that overlooked the Lido deck.
Yes.
And the first morning, I'm standing there and I kind of have my hands behind my back and I'm just looking out, observing people aggressively fighting for lawn chairs. And then they started to raise flags with my face on them, like sails with my face. And they were playing patriotic music. And my husband's like, "You look like Kim Jong-un looking over your." I was just like saluting all of my good people.
Now, was that part of the experience on the cruise to have your face on
everywhere?
Really?
Yes, on the poker tables, on the mugs. Okay. Yeah, it was very surreal, but it was awesome. You know, I will do it. We're gonna do it again. Just a little FYI, saying it here first. We're definitely gonna do another cruise. My mom came on the cruise. She's a legend. Just like your mom.
Well, I hear that.
Everybody loves my mom.
Yeah, you have a great relationship with your mom.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about that relationship that you have and what you're doing for her right now.
Oh, okay. I am shamelessly plugging my hot mom. She is a fiery redhead. She's 77 from Boston. Look at that body. Yes, queen.
All right.
My mom is the best. She is so energetic, and she was 11 years older than my late father, so she wants a younger guy, and it's hard. Like, at her age, they either want the nurse or the purse. So I am here looking for an older man, age-appropriate, with a boat. You know, I'm great at Christmas, any holidays. My family's fun. So I am trying to get my mom laid. So if anybody out there has any connections, slide in my DMs.
All right. Is your mom willing to relocate, or are her and her new boyfriend going to have to move in with you?
Oh, no. She will absolutely get the hell out of the house.
Okay.
Well, people don't know, but I live at home with my mom. My husband and I live in my childhood home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm making money, but I'm not making, like, great money. No, it was, like, cute and nostalgic during COVID. We moved into my childhood home. I was like, oh, this is great. We're all living together. And now I'm losing my mind, so I desperately need her to get a boyfriend at, Andiamo. Let's go.
Now, so if you're living in your childhood home, are you staying in your childhood room, or has that been changed?
I am. My mom did not give me the primary. So, yes, I am living in my childhood room. We, updated it. We've got blackout shades, but it is legit my husband and I in my childhood home.
Yeah. Now,
the Spice Girls posters were taken off the wall.
Okay,
that's what you mean.
When you go back home, I mean, your world seems so big, when you were growing up in it. But when you go back, you realize it was, at least for me, it was so small. Yeah. I mean, how was it for you going back to your childhood home? Well, we like to call it Chateau McMahon. So we've got nice square footage and a saltwater pool. So don't get me wrong, I didn't rough it growing up. Yeah. No. Listen, we're living the dream, and but we do live next to the golf course, and my husband is really adapted to playing golf 24/7. So actually, Guillermo, I'm looking for a new boo thing because my husband's always on the back nine. So just call me. Yeah. All right. Well, sure, Guillermo sounds like you can get on her back nine while he's playing the back nine. I want to thank Heather. The Bamboozle Tour will be at the Orpheum Theater in Memphis, Tennessee, August 22nd. We'll be back with music from Queens of the Stone Age.
Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right, yeah. That's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.